Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Kylie, and today, yes, we have a what? I started to say thick, and then whatever that was came out. Anyways, we have a big, thick stack to go through today of new movies, new DVDs, new Blu-rays, and I'm really excited to get into all of that. Unfortunately, on a day that I need to get a lot of filming done, my roommate has been in the garage just working away with his power tools literally all day, just like non-stop. It's been all day long. So I have this mic hooked up in the hopes that maybe it won't be picked up as much by this mic, so we'll find out. But I'm also super excited. So these have been featured in other videos thus far, but I have my new cup, which was given to me by my friend Leanne. I would consider this to be a new part of my collection. Crystal Lake coffee. It's a new coffee cup from my friend. And then over there, back here, this Mr. Mask right here is from my friend over at Sledgehammer Horror. They made these and then shipped these out. I have a little Sledgehammer Horror sticker over here, just showing support to the homies. So I would consider these to be new parts of my collection, and it also just like makes my desk look better and my little setup that I have going back here that you can't even see because these movies are in the way, but it's looking really good now. I love it. I love my little collection that's been going. So I'm gonna break these up into different stacks because I got a lot of them from different people, different places, and we'll get into all that today. And voila. Okay, so today we have two stacks going here. These are movies that I purchased, and then these are movies that were gifted to me, although some in the purchase stack were gifted to me as well, but I'll tell you which ones when I get there because some people threw in some free movies when I bought from their store, and so yeah, you'll see. I think I'll get into this stack first because you can clearly see some of the titles. This one, oh, I need to take this sticker off. Here, this will be satisfying. This is just my Best Buy order. I don't think that's very sensitive information, right? Ready? Ooh. 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 Yes, I got one of my favorite movies of all time, one of my comfort movies, a very recent movie from 2019. I got Ready or Not. So I just decided to pick this up because I was like, what the hell? Why do I not own Ready or Not yet? Like, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I love it to death. And I just went on the Best Buy website and it happened to be on sale. It was normally $24 and I got it for $9. I have no idea why it was on sale, but it was just meant to be. So okay, where am I gonna put this? Gonna go right there. Up next, these are more movies that I got in person that I got from thrift stores. First, I'll show you guys these because I got these a while ago. So up first, we have Signs, and this is another one of my comfort movies. It's one that I'm so surprised that I didn't own yet. It's one that I always watch with my grandfather, which I've talked about many times on my channel. It's just one of my favorite movies. And then this one, oh my god, you guys. So we have Aliens, which is obviously the amazing sequel to Alien from 1979. This is the back where we have some really cool artwork, and this is also a collector's edition, by the way. Let me just pull it out of its little sleeve. Okay, so here it is, and then look at the back as well. Just some really, really sick artwork. And then you open it up, and there's even more amazing artwork. Like, I love this so much. Oh, I just realized that all the discs got stuck in the middle. Hold on. Take two. There it is. Oh, she's gorgeous. I love this so much. And then up next, maybe something a little bit unexpected, but we have season 4 of The Office. This one is not a super big deal. I'm just very slowly trying to find all of the seasons of The Office whenever I go thrifting. And so far, luckily, I have found seasons 1, 3, and now 4. So just very slowly building my collection, which I kind of find to be necessary because it's not on Netflix anymore. And what if I want to watch it again someday? I don't think I'm gonna get Peacock, or maybe I'll do a free trial, but like not just to watch The Office, you know? Okay, next up, these are from a separate trip that I made to a little Goodwill near me. These two things are amazing. I took you guys thrifting with me in one of my vlogs, but I didn't show you what I got, and now I'm gonna show you what I got, and I'm really excited. So first up, we have Lost in Space, which is a movie that I had actually not heard of before, but look at this packaging. It's like so shiny. It's in such amazing condition. And then also on the back, there's a sticker that says like promo, not for sale. So I'm assuming this was one that was like kept in really good condition to just like be on display. And then of course we have the little like clippy thing. So then you open it up and there's these like little They have these little like DVD catalog packets. It's just the funniest thing. I think this must have been from maybe like 2000 or something. But you open it up and it is just like in mint condition. It's so nice looking. I'm obsessed with it. And just by like the look and the feel of it, I just became obsessed with it. I haven't even seen this movie. I'd never heard of it before. But it literally stars Gary Oldman, William Hurt, Matt LeBlanc. Like, He's from Friends, remember? So I'm pumped to give this a try. It's probably gonna be really stupid, but it's a space movie, and I saw Matt LeBlanc and Gary Oldman, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it out. And then, oh, you guys, I'm excited about this. So I already own this movie, obviously, but wow. This is a 2001 collector's edition of The Shining, and oh, it's just so gorgeous and in such good shape. And of course, we have to open the little clicky thing. And there's the inside with our little index and everything. It's just, oh, it's gorgeous. I'm so excited about this, and I hope that you guys are too. So these next movies I actually opened on camera a while back because I ordered them from one of my favorite online shops on Depop. I got them from Hannah Wacker Video. So I'm just gonna cut to that pre-recorded footage of me unboxing them because I think it's just fun to watch unboxings. So here it is. Past Kylie, take it away. Okay, my box of new movies got here, so I'm gonna open it on camera. Also, this kind of really messed with me. Oh, is there a glare? Apologies. This kind of messed with me because on the label, it says it's from Jessie Hannewacker, and this kind of threw off my whole day because I always thought that it was a girl selling movies named Hannah Wacker. I didn't know that Hannah Wacker was the full, like, last name. And now I'm embarrassed because, like, what if it's not a girl and I've just, like, misgendered them this whole time? I'm sorry, Jessie. I'm just gonna cover up the addresses, but look at the tape. Look how cool. They're totally like a whole operation now, with special tape and everything. Did it? No. It just flew up into my hair. Oh, ooh, I got a note. Thank you so much for your support. I included a few extras for you. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. So the ones that I ordered, I got As Above, So Below. I got Pineapple Express. Oh, and it's sleeved. I'm, okay, obsessed. I got Fear.com, which I'm excited to try out. And I got Home Alone, just a classic. And we got some extras, okay? Gee, I'm excited. This is gonna be a surprise. Oh my gosh. Okay, Dark Shadows. This movie is so weird. I remember seeing this back in 2012, I think, when it came out. I saw it with my dad, and this is totally not his jam. This is not his vibe. He was like, the only reason I didn't walk out is because I was with you. And I was like, yeah, no, that was definitely a really weird movie. I'm so excited to watch this again because I've completely forgotten, like, what happens in it. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. Maybe I'll get really stoned and watch this tonight. Ooh, What Lies Beneath. This is a great movie. It's kind of, I think it's kind of an underrated one. It stars Harrison Ford and Michelle Pfeiffer. And I also got Predator starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. And if I remember correctly, I think that I had liked all of these on their Depop page, so you shouldn't have. So definitely check out Hannah Wacker Video on Depop. This is more than I could have dreamed for. Thank you so much. I really, I was not expecting this. So do it. Go support. Get some movies. Get physical media. Okay, sorry, back to the video. Thank you, Past Kylie, for opening up these movies for us. Sorry, I like being corny sometimes. Okay, so obviously I got a lot of amazing movies from that, and I have watched a couple of them this month. I watched Dark Shadows and Fear.com, but you'll have to wait for my Everything I Watched in March video to come out to know my thoughts on them, or you can just follow me on Letterboxd and have it spoiled for you either way. But yeah, so that's super exciting. Again, a huge shout out to Hannah Wacker Video. I'll have that store linked down below because they have amazing deals and you can probably get some really good stuff. Okay, so moving on to this next stack. So this next stack are things that were sent to me in PR or just from my subscribers. And also, to be honest, on my vlog channel, if you're not subscribed to my vlog channel, then you should definitely consider checking it out because I already did an unboxing and I did reveal all of these movies like about a week ago or so. But I know a lot of you guys that watch my collection videos probably haven't seen that, so I'm gonna go over all of them again today. These first 4 Blu-rays are from Horror Pack. If you haven't heard of Horror Pack, they send you 4 Blu-rays a month, I believe, and you don't know what you're gonna get. It's always a surprise, which is really fun. So up first, I got The Lost, which is quoted as a relentless epic of human horror from the author of Off Season and The Girl Next Door. I haven't heard of those either, but there we have The Lost. Up next, we have Werewolves Survived the Dogs of War. This is sort of like a World War II vibes kind of scenario. I'm really not sure how I'm gonna feel about this, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Up next, this is Yummy, and this is a movie you can actually find on Shudder, and I've been told by my friend Art with Horror that it's actually a really good and fun movie. So this is probably the one that I'm gonna try out first because it looks interesting to me. And then finally from Horror Pack, we have a movie called Panic, which I'm kind of living for this cover. Like, this looks kind of amazing. It looks like we have a woman that's sort of the leader of some kind of satanic cult, and I'm into it. I'm excited to check this out. But that does it for everything from Horror Pack. So now moving on to The Fourth Kind. This was a movie that I was actually very excited about, and then it didn't like meet my expectations in the slightest. It was not at all what I thought it was going to be. But again, I am going to get into that in my everything that I watched in March video very soon. This was sent to me by a subscriber because I wanted to watch this movie for a really long time, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I couldn't find it at like Best Buy, on Depop, or anything like that. But again, I'll be talking about it very soon. Up next, this whole stack, all the rest of these movies came from one of my subscribers named Steven. Super unexpected. I think that he mentioned to me that he had like Jason X and a couple of the other Friday the 13th movies and a couple Halloween movies. And I was like, yeah, dude, dope. Like, I want to build those collections, send them my way. And then he sent me a ton of other movies, and I'm like, that's just awesome. Totally unexpected, but like, thank you so much. I think I'm gonna organize these kind of by franchise. Here we go. We have some funny ones today, you guys. So first up, we have the first 4 movies of the Friday the 13th franchise, and I am so pumped about this. This is so nice, and I did already own the 4th Friday the 13th movie, but I love that these are all more compact, and I have 4 movies in one. But nothing super fancy with these, we just have all of our discs in here. Although I will say that the first Friday the 13th is an uncut version of the first film. And then we also have a ton of special features, so that's super awesome. Up next, yes folks, I finally own Jason Goes to Hell, which was probably my least favorite of the Friday the 13th franchise, but now that I know about it and I know what it is, I think for what it is, I might be able to learn to love it. We'll find out. I think I might have to rewatch it soon. So we have Jason Goes to Hell, and the last update to my Friday the 13th collection. Oh yeah, baby, we got Jason X. Now, arguably, some people think that this is one of the worst ones. It's one of my favorite simply because it's one of the most unique. I think it took one of the wackiest directions, obviously, of the entire franchise. So I actually place it in my top 3. It's one of my favorite Friday the 13th movies. Up next, I got some more movies for my Halloween collection. I'm super pumped about that. You may roll your eyes at the movies that I received, but I'm just happy to have more of the franchise in my collection. Oh yeah, baby. We got Halloween 5, and this one is not like a fan least favorite, I would say, out of some of the other movies that we got in the franchise, if you know what I mean. But it's certainly not a favorite. It's not one of my favorites. I think it's really goofy, but of course, like, I'm gonna rewatch it when I do my next Halloween marathon, so I'm happy to own it. Now up next, yes, okay, yes, we got Halloween. We got Halloween Resurrection. Again, it's the same thing with Jason Goes to Hell. I feel like now that I know how bad it is, I might be able to find some enjoyment just in the entertainment value of it alone. There's a lot of bad movies that I watch that I just play drinking games with because sometimes that just makes them a lot better. For example, last night I was with my boyfriend and we still hadn't watched Final Destination 4. We had watched all the other ones, but I hadn't shown him that one yet because it's the worst one. But we watched a drinking game with it and it was hilarious. It was still a lot of fun despite it being such an awful movie. Okay, up next. Yes, we got a copy of Insidious. This also has some special features, very exciting, but I also already own this movie as well, so little hint giveaway, as well as this next one. Yes, The Blair Witch Project. I love this movie. It's the more I rewatch it, honestly, the more I like it, which a lot of people say that the opposite happens to them. Like, it's scary the first time they watch it, but then they find it boring. I just like it more and more the more that I rewatch it. So there we have The Blair Witch Project. And these are both brand new in their plastic, by the way. Up next, we have George A. Romero's Land of the Dead, which I have not seen before. I feel like I need to do more research into George A. Romero and like Shaun of the Dead and, you know, other like classic zombie movies like that, because I don't really know anything about this. I don't know much about George A. Romero as a filmmaker, so I'm excited. I'll be able to check out more of his stuff. Up next, this is, oh my god, this is also a movie that I've been wanting to watch for a while. I've heard that it's not great. I've heard that it's not the peak of cinema, but I've also heard that it's a lot of fun. And I'm excited for it because I'm a really big fan of Lee Whannell. I think he is so talented, and even if this isn't his best work, like, I'm still excited to see it. So there's Dead Silence. And then finally, the last movie of today's collection update. Yes, we have The Purge, which I just rewatched because I received this DVD and it was so much better than I remember. I remember really liking it the first time and thinking it was really good, but the second time around, for whatever reason, just, it hit different. But again, I'll talk about it more when I do my Everything I Watched in March video. So there you have it. This is my second collection update of 2021. I hope that you enjoyed. And now for the part that I'm sure everyone has been waiting for. Yes, there is a giveaway today. So as I mentioned, I do already own a couple of these films, so I will be gifting some of them away to you. First up, Friday the 13th, The Final Chapter. This is a fan favorite. It's one of my favorites. It's also in my top 3. This is basically brand new. I've only ever watched it one time. I got it at a CVS last year. You probably saw it in one of my collection updates. Oh, it was actually in my last collection update, in my first collection update of 2021. So yeah, I've only watched it once. I'm sorry, I didn't leave it in the plastic, but it's still brand new, and it is, oh, what? A deluxe edition. So there's movie number 1. The next giveaway item would be The Purge. Yes, I do already own this movie because I have this like big 8-movie collection where I have the first 3 Purge movies, so I do not need this DVD. And again, I'm sorry, I took it out of the plastic, but it's because I only watched it one time. I just watched it with my dad, and he actually really liked it. Oh my god, also big news. Some of you guys are really big fans of my dad because he's been on my channel in the past, and it's been way too long since I've had him on my channel. The next time I go home, I'll try to film with him. But big news, my dad got a Letterboxd, so definitely go follow him. He's very unintentionally funny with the way that he writes his reviews for movies, so I think you'll get a kick out of it. He's a great guy. Up next, what else am I giving away? Well, I kind of already spoiled that I was giving these next 2 away, so yes, Insidious and The Blair Witch Project are both part of the giveaway as well. Again, I already own these movies on DVD, and so I don't need another copy of them, and these are in their plastic. So brand spanking new movies for you. And then finally, this is one of the best things that I've ever given away, so I hope you're ready. What am I giving away, baby? Drum roll, please. Yes. Oh yes. This collector's edition of The Shining. It's in immaculate condition, it's so good. Obviously a classic, but if you're a horror history buff, then you already know. So this is one of the best giveaways that I have literally ever done. Like, these are 5 amazing movies in horror history, and I'm so excited for whoever's gonna get them. So how do you enter, you may ask? So literally all you have to do is comment down below. That is all you have to do. If you don't want to be entered in the giveaway, then just let me know in your comment, but that's it. That is all you have to do. The winner will probably be announced on my community tab, so make sure you subscribe and you're checking out my community tab. I also post a lot of questions there, a lot of things just to like stimulate conversation, a lot of polls, just things like that. So it'll probably be announced on my community tab a week from today, so you have a week to enter, and then I will be doing my drawing. And I'll probably film that over on my vlog channel if you want to like see the process of me picking out a winner. So that is that. That is everything in my collection. That's what I'm doing for my giveaway. Also be sure to check out my Poshmark, which is listed down below because I am selling quite a few of my movies. So if you'd like to add to your collection, definitely check out my Poshmark, my vlog channel, and my Patreon, and all my social media, including my brand new horror Instagram account will be linked down below. But I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye!